Let's welcome Marissa from Topknott.
All right, my name is Marissa, and I am the founder of Topknott. At Topknott, we are connecting stylists and beauty professionals to make sure that everyone feels like they can enhance and have a beauty professional that understands their individuality. So I'm sure you've all moved to a new city, or your stylist has left you, and you kind of feel like this. So I moved to a new city after high school, and it was quite impossible for me to find a stylist that fit my college budget and that had the expertise that I was looking for. So I decided to find a solution. So we are a web-based app, and we kind of like to consider ourselves the dating site for any beauty needs that you have. So we're starting really mainly in the hair, just because I worked at a hair salon, so that's kind of where my background mostly lies in. So we ask the questions similar to a dating site that helps you narrow down your search. So with that, we're asking what kind of hair you have, what your budget is, how long you're willing to travel. And then from there, our algorithm will make the match. So we have both a search functionality and a matching functionality. From there, we believe you'll find your forever match until they move or leave for their next job. So how we do this is we give the beauty professionals a detailed profile where they're able to display their work, their prices, their services. You're able to direct message them and ask them any questions you have. We believe that this is really beneficial for the professionals because a lot of them are giving out their personal numbers and their Facebook and their Instagram, and so they have to kind of take the work home with them. And I think that's not fair to anyone. So if we bring their communication onto a more professional platform, they're able to set their standards to say they only answer questions during business hours. So the way that we are currently making revenue is charging individuals $9.99 a month and salons $24.99 a month. And that's at 4 seats. So every additional seat is $5.99 a month extra. We launched the platform in January and had a redesign here the last couple of months. We're only launching here in the Twin Cities, so we've kind of had our test pilot up and running for a couple months now, finding some good traction, but the biggest thing is it's hard to ask someone to pay for something that's not built up yet. So with that, we're just hoping to really increase our marketplace capacity and number of users until we grow to the next city. So the reason that we're really finding even more opportunity is because there's a bunch of white spaces in the beauty industry, starting with the shift in how people are performing their business. So it's moving from that commission-based structure and really going into chair and suite rentals. So right out of school, stylists, estheticians, nail techs, massage therapists, they're able to rent out a space and run their own business. The only problem with this is that they're not learning how to run a business in cosmetology school. They're only learning their art. So we see a lot of white spaces in education and just providing them resources that make running a business a lot easier. From that, we're finding that clients are having a very broken search experience. So we're going to Google, Yelp, Instagram, and it's tough to find someone. These platforms aren't always answering our questions. The biggest problem with Yelp and Google and Facebook is that the reviews are on the salon itself and not the individual. And we all know that everyone's different and everyone has different skills and expertise. So it's not always helpful for a client to be able to find their match. So we have a couple of competitors, and the indirect are the big guys. So we're trying to play with our modeling and how we're matching and how we're directing clients to their stylist to see if we can kind of start to transition away from them being our competitors and move into a space that we wouldn't have competitors. We do have one direct competitor, and that's Style Seat. They are in about 8 different cities, but the problem with their platform is that they only have 4 to 5 stylists in each city. So that's why we like to keep our prices really low and affordable, so that we can build up the marketplace with a lot of bulk and good matches. The future for Topknott is, business support. So CRM, point of sales, booking, getting those resources in the hands of stylists and salon owners. The education, like we talked about, just being able to be a resource for these professionals and be able to answer their questions when they have them. And then working with corporations that already exist in the industry to give them a resource as well. So we think that we can start to white label and start to sell that to, Regis, Aveda, things like that, where they have access to multiple professionals. So we hope to help you find your next beauty professional. If you need one, hop on our platform. We have about 310 users, with 30 of them being professionals, 5 of them being salons, and the rest being clients. So it is free for a client to create a profile and search. So it's a really easy search function, and then by creating your profile, will be your Tinder and get you your next hairstylist. So thank you.
Awesome. Let's give Marissa a round of applause. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.